So say I give you an equation with radical expressions like so. So we got the square root of 4x. Let's start again there. Square root of 4x minus 7 is equal to negative 3, and I want you to solve for x. Now the first thing we should do is make sure that everything under this radical sign is on one side and everything that's not under the radical sign is on the other side of the equation. And the equation's set up to do that from the beginning, so we can move on. So now to solve for x, we square both sides. And on the left, the square is going to cancel the square root out. So what's going to be left is just the radicand. So on the left side of the equation, we have 4x minus 7. And on the right side of the equation, we have negative 3 squared, which is minus 3 times minus 3, which is positive 9. So now this is a linear equation that we're very accustomed to solving. So adding 7 to both sides, we get that 4x is equal to 16. So x is equal to 16 over 4, which simplifies to 4. So now we have the solution to our equation, and since we ended up squaring both sides at the very beginning, we want to make sure that the solution works, as in we want to make sure that it satisfies the original equation. So the way to check that is to plug in x equals 4 into the original equation with the square root. So into 4x minus 7 is equal to negative 3. So we want to check to see if 4 times 4 minus 7 is equal to negative 3. And the way we write it out is that on top of the equal sign we write a little question mark to indicate to the reader or whoever's watching that we're just checking. We're not saying that they're actually equal. So simplifying this further, we get square root of 16 minus 7, and we want to see if that's equal to negative 3. So 16 minus 7 is 9, so we want to check to see if square root of 9 is equal to negative 3, and square root of 9 is 3, which is actually not equal to negative 3. So the solution that we found, x equals 4, is called an extraneous solution. So x equals 4 is an extraneous solution, which basically means it's a solution that we found through our efforts, but it actually doesn't work with the original equation. So to answer what we're looking for, which is solving for x, in this case we'd say that there is no solution, since the only solution we found doesn't work. So that is the conclusion.